have this part is called the pain body, and all the painful experiences that we can have in our system, not only the painful situation from this body, from conception up till now, but also farther away, which I will explain more when we talk about the circle of life. But we also have to see this other kind of the unconscious mind, which is not so known to people, and that I have to explain a little bit more. Because when we go back in time, we go to our childhood, we go through birth, we go through prenatal, we go through conception, but then where we go, when we go before conception, then we have to realize that before conception we are in a kind of energetic, electric world where everything is energy and everything is connected to everything. It's a kind of consciousness which you can say it's one with the universe, one with everything that exists. So we come from a state of being where we are before our conception, which is totally bliss, totally peace, totally existence. And then from this energy that we are before conception, there is some kind of, and that is very mystical, some kind of impulse to go into the physical, to go into manifestation. And this impulse to go in manifestation creates at some point a conception, because we need the conception to be here. We need sexual experience of two people to be here. So there is something that attracts us, and then we go through conception, which is a very mystical experience, and then we are in prenatal. And still, when we are in prenatal, we still can remember our purpose for this lifetime. Because we have, every time we are incarnating, we want to do something, we want to manifest something, we want to be something. You know? And this knowing, and also this connection with all there is, all the oneness that there is, the unity, we are starting to lose in prenatal, more or less. Even when prenatal is good, we start to forget it. But when prenatal is bad, let's say my mother doesn't want me, and she's cold, and she has a very hostile surrounding for me, then you soon lose this connection. But even if it's good, you start to lose the connection between all there is, this huge all there is consciousness. And we lose it again when we go through birth, because birth is a very difficult experience. And we slowly lose it again in baby time and in child time. So now when we're grown up, we have lost this connection with the higher self, which is the all connection with everything there is. Also, all the intelligence of the universe that there is. Also, the beings that are in those area, like angels, like masters, we have lost the connection. Almost everybody. Let's say 99.9% have lost the connection. So what is ayahuasca doing? It's restoring the connection with the higher self. So we start to remember the energy before conception. We start to remember our purpose. Why are we here? We start to remember and reconnect ourselves with angels, with energies, with celestial beings. Even, although it sounds very strange, with the connection with extraterrestrial beings, which are there. A lot of people experience in the ayahuasca connection, contact with extraterrestrial beings. To be in a spaceship is not unusual in the ayahuasca. So we slowly, when we're drinking ayahuasca, start to remember the, let's call it the great beyond, the energy before our conception, but also the energy after our death and dying. And this great big area, which they called in English the great beyond. And in the great beyond there are a lot of energies, and we start to remember that. And that's also unconscious. So we start to remember not only the subconscious, the healing part, but we also start to remember the great beyond.